Hello, welcome. I'm Parshvik. On this channel, we talk a lot about self-improvement topics, manifestations, feminine energy, relationship stuff. Today, I want to talk about one of the most important thing that actually creating insane problems among the people is about the comparison. People has the habit of comparing since the day when they were born. They were comparing back in the 18th, 19th century as well. But now, due to the social media and due to the phone that we have access to everybody on the internet, the comparison gets even more bigger nowadays. And sometimes it gets really insane. People are envious, people are jealous, and sometimes it leads to serious problems in their personal life because of the comparison. So I'm going to talk about do not compare with other people. You might have heard this advice a lot many times, but I'm going to talk about in a different way so that if you are still comparing and you feel like how can I get rid of it or how I'm going to deal with that, hopefully it's going to help you. Let's dive in. Give this video a big thumbs up, consider subscribing for more such videos. We have a female self-care planner. If you're interested, it's a PDF download. The link is in description. We also have the feminine energy and masculine energy one short mini course. If you're interested in knowing about these energies and how to use them, the links are in description. Anyways, let's talk about how to not compare. Comparison is a very common thing, and I think everybody does compare. But you got to realize the people who you're comparing is also comparing themselves with somebody else. Everybody do this thing. So first and foremost, you need to understand it's a normal thing if you are into the comparison. But the things get tricks up when you do the comparison so much that your everyday life is getting affected by what someone else is doing, and you're comparing every tiny little things from your life to their life, and you're like, I'm not even worth it because they are doing this or they are making that much amount of money. They have this relationship, this dress, this house, this car, and I don't even have anything like that, so I'm not worth it. That's where the comparison gets problematic. But everybody compare. Now, people usually talk the comparison in the negative way, but I want to talk about the comparison can be healthy and can be negative. So basically, there could be two types of the comparison: healthy one and non-healthy. Healthy comparison is you do it just to improve yourself. There is a disclaimer, you only do it to improve yourself. When you start doing it, and when it start feeling like you're doing it, but then it started feeling to you like it's affecting your health, your mental health specifically, you don't feel good about that comparison, you feel quite small, you feel afraid, you feel scared, or you belittle yourself, or you feel like you don't fit in, you're not worthy, then that comparison fall into the category of unhealthy comparison. So healthy and unhealthy. Healthy when you do it because you want to improve your life, because you think that it's going to help me go to my next level and I can compare it. So what is healthy comparison? Healthy comparison is you compare yourself with yourself. Allow me to explain. How was you back in 2000? How was you back in 2010? And how was you in 2020 and 2024? So you can compare yourself past 20 years, past 10 years, past 5 years. Who were you in the past 5 years and who are you right now in the later 5 years? So this is a kind of like the healthy comparison, because obviously when you're going to compare yourself from there and now, there's going to be improvement, and that improvement need not to be necessary in terms of money, relationship, or material objects. That improvement could also be related to your mental improvement, your social improvement, your emotional improvement, your spiritual improvement. It can be improvement in any areas or all the areas, and that's called the healthy comparison. There is a very slight difference between the healthy and the unhealthy comparison, especially when you're comparing yourself with some other person. But when you're comparing yourself now and you're comparing yourself from the version that was 20 years before, then that's more healthy comparison, because you already grow up. You always grow up, okay? Even if you feel stuck in your situation right now, but you are growing, you are evolving. Nothing is stuck. We use the word stuck, but in fact, nobody is stuck. Either you work or either you rest. So we have the seasons of our life where we work so much, and we have the seasons of life where we rest so much. That's how the cycle works. It's not work, 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 work. It's work, rest, work, rest, work, rest. That's the season work. Healthy comparison is where you compare yourself with other people, and then that's create problem. You feel bad, you feel envious, you feel small, little, not worthy, whatever. That's unhealthy. So this is two types of comparisons. Now healthy one, if you enjoyed it, go forward and do that. If you don't enjoy it, then don't do any healthy or unhealthy comparison. Don't do any comparison at all. Just go with your flow. It's your choice. But if you fall into the category of unhealthy comparison, you're comparing yourself with other people a lot many times. It happened with me sometimes as well. Like when I'm scrolling on the social media, especially like shorts videos, Instagram Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, like 60 seconds video, 30 seconds videos, and the people talk about their successful businesses, success relationships, and all that big highlights of their life. And I see them excuse me, I don't know what their life is general. They're just posting the highlights. I'm not saying that they are true or wrong or whatever, but they're just posting the highlights. Nobody talks about their life in general. They only talk about the highlights, the good highlights, and that they post on the Instagram. And you start comparing your life with their life, thinking that they are living their life every day like a dream life, or every day like the highlight life. No, that's not the case. Nobody has the days or months like that. Highlights are just there for some parts of the life, but the rest part of the life you live like a normal human. Whether you are rich, whether you're single, in relationship, you have a house, car, beautiful dress, beautiful face, beautiful hair, whatever. So that's the first thing you need to put into perspective. Whatever somebody's posting on Instagram or anywhere in the social media or anywhere talking to them, they're just talking about your highlights. So you don't need to compare your normal life with their highlighted life. If you look at their normal life, the normal life is just normal, just like your normal life. Nothing is fancy over here. So if you want to compare, the best thing, you can compare your own life highlights with their highlights. I hope it makes sense. The another thing is need to understand that comparison is gonna be there. You can't fight it. The best thing is you need to understand when you start into the comparison mode, especially, just cut it down. Just cut the cords in the moments. Like you are on the social media for a very long time, 1 hour, 2 hours, and you're looking at the people pictures, videos, and all that, and you started comparing, started feeling bad. Stop there. Stop consuming that content. Cut that social media for a while. Get out of your phone and start focusing on your life. Start doing the things that makes you happy. Cut the cords and start taking care of yourself. Start taking your focus from the social media, from that person, to on you. That's the number one thing to help you take care of yourself even more better, and also to stop comparison. So whenever you feel like your comparison and you're too stuck in that, get out of the phone. Don't check your phone. Get out of it and focus on yourself. Take care of yourself. It's gonna help you move further in your life, move forward in your life, instead of comparing yourself with the other. And also that's a great excuse to not to compare, because when you are busy with your own life, why the heck you're gonna look at other people's life? The people who are enjoying their life, who are being happy with their own life, they don't compare their life with the other people. Makes sense? But the people who have so much free time doesn't mean that you have to be busy always, but the free time means that you just allow yourself to look at the social media always, all the time, then definitely gonna lend into that. And you have to cut the cord sometimes and realize, I got to live my own life. I am not living an Instagram life. That's the thing, you can do it. So hopefully you find something new perspective about the comparison in this video. Let me know. Share your experience. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you the next time. Bye guys.